Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well. Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
I'm Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores!
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job? What if I decide to continue on for postgraduate endeavors? What if I decide this? What if I decide that? No matter what, you'll be able to face your tomorrow knowing that you are a member of a pack, the Adrian College Bulldogs class of 2021.
Part of the family here at Adrian College are the friends we've made. These friends have gone to games with you, shared late night tales with you, explored downtown with you, and joked around with you at Ritchie. They were in the library with you at midnight studying for the 8 a.m. exam you forgot to study for. And they're there when you cried because you failed that exam. These friends are your new family members now. You will stay in touch with them forever, even if it's just liking their Facebook post about the new puppy they just got. Parents, family, and friends, we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us. Thank you for the support and the opportunity for this moment to graduate from Adrian College. You have helped us reach our dreams and goals in life. Congratulations, class of 2021. We finally made it.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, Character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, got out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.
You're going to college. All the hard work's paid off. It's going to be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. New friends, new athletic teams, new musical groups, new student government to get involved in, 85 organizations. It's going to be amazing. And I think one of the first things that you'll realize when you get here, at least I hope this is the case, is that although academics are the most important thing, no doubt about it, got to take care of the academics, time management, not a kid anymore, right? Young adult. The college is a whole lot more than that in a place like this. It is an experience. College is an experience that will last you for the rest of your life. The relationships that you make here, the memories, the late night stuff, the whole 9 yards is just going to be great.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today. Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of one of the most magical times in your life. A time of great significance, of growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as very special years. Never experienced before you arrived today and never replicated after you leave.
We continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today.
And the slam!
161 years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that as you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people at home and far, and thank you for tuning in to ACTV's live stream coverage of NCAA women's soccer. You're in for a show tonight as it's going to be the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets coming in to face the Adrian College Bulldogs at Docking Stadium. Hi again, everybody. Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer, and as we say on the campus of Adrian College, it's a great day to be a Bulldog, but I think we're in store for a great night of soccer. It is cold here at Docking Stadium in Michigan. We have experienced temperatures in the highs of the mid-50s and lows, I think, very low 40s. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get some snow. We've already seen some rain. So the Yellow Jackets are getting into their starting formation. Bulldogs are right now in their quick huddle before we begin the game. 45 minutes is up on the board. So the Adrian College Bulldogs, they won their last matchup against the Michigan Dearborn Wolverines by a score of 4-0 after coming off 2 losses to Wheaton and Otterbein. So the opening kickoff will be the Yellow Jackets. McKenna Mahoney led the team last time with 2 goals. They're going to kick it, and it's going to go to the far side corner, and we are underway here at Adrian College. Bulldogs have possession of it, passing it up the field. It's going to go onto the sideline. Now the Yellow Jackets are going to greet it. Now the Bulldogs are going to take it right back, kicking on back, trying to gain the field. Passing it over to Holman. Goes out of the playing area. Last touch by the Yellow Jackets, so thrown to the Adrian College Bulldogs off the chest of Mahoney. Back over to Holman. Taking control of the ball is Zoli. Zoli's going to kick it on back to Anderson. Kicking it around. Yellow Jackets trying to swarm on in. And the Yellow Jackets are going to take control of the ball, and they're going to look to go down the other way of the field. Bulldogs swipe it right back. Now taking control of it is Holman. She goes deep into the corner, deep into the goalie area. An excellent stop by the goalkeeper, Scott, for the Yellow Jackets as she's going to wait for her team to get back. She's going to kick it on in. Goes to midfield. Passing it to no one. Adrian College there to greet it. Going into the far side corner near the scoreboard. Referees are going to say it's out of the playing area, so we're going to get ready for a throw-in. Last touch by the Yellow Jackets. Bulldogs are going to throw it on in. It's going to go the way to the Yellow Jackets. Now back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Now back to the Bulldogs in white. The Yellow Jackets, their volleyball team, came into Adrian not too long ago, just a couple of days ago on Adrian College's homecoming, in which they were able to sweep all 3 sets. I was on the call for that one. Bulldogs take possession of it, going off the head of Anderson. Now the Yellow Jackets have it. Near the sideline, near side. Off the head of the Yellow Jackets. Just passing it around, looking for an opening. Yellow Jackets fighting for the ball. Now back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Bulldogs trying to kick it over to number 17, Wands. But swarmed by a bunch of Yellow Jackets, goes out of the playing area. Now back over to the Yellow Jackets as they're going to throw it in. Now off the head of the Adrian College Bulldogs, so we're going to try another throw in coming up. Yellow Jackets throw it on in, off the chest. Now the Yellow Jackets have it. Swarming on in are the Adrian College Bulldogs players. Now trying to take control of the ball is Donahue. For the Yellow Jackets, going to pass it on back to Scott. Scott is going to look for her teammates, and she's going to kick it on in. Goes halfway down the football field. Adrian College has control of it. Hustling for the ball, and it's going to be last touch by the Adrian College Bulldogs as Holman tried to hustle for it but lost momentum. Zoli swipes it away, now passing over to Mahoney. Zoli loses control of the ball, so it's going to go back to the Yellow Jackets. They're going to throw it on in. Throwing the ball was number 31, Schettino. Zoli passing it to her left and swiped away by the Yellow Jackets as they're trying to gain the field and try to go on the attack. Bulldogs there to greet it. They don't get too far. Anderson has control of the ball. Now elects to pass it up to Holman. Holman swizzles it on back. Now back over to the Yellow Jackets. And the Bulldogs are going to take control of the ball as the ball was threatening to go towards Fisher, the goalkeeper. Hasn't had to make any stops tonight, as the Yellow Jackets are just looking for an opportunity to just go on the attack and go into the goalie area to try a score. And it goes out of play near the corner. And so it looks like the Bulldogs lose control of it. Same with the Yellow Jackets. Who was it last touched by? Looks like it was the Yellow Jackets as the Bulldogs are going to throw it on in. 5 minutes have come and go here at Docking Stadium. Score is still tied 0-0. Going to do a kick downfield. Zoli gets tangled up a little bit, and the Yellow Jackets are able to take full control of it. Holman able to bother the attack, and it's last touch by Holman, so throw in for Schettino for the Yellow Jackets. Zoli, the freshman, has control of it. Does a little bit of a spin around move. Now back on down to Anderson. Anderson passing it up ahead to Mahoney. Mahoney looking to go on the attack. Trying to chase after the ball is Davis. Davis is going to be pinned into the corner looking for a centering try as it's going to go a little too far wide. Good planning. Unfortunately, not good enough execution by the Adrian College Bulldogs. The ball remains in the playing area, so we're going to keep on playing. Bulldogs in the zone of the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets able to take control of it, and now they're going to go down the other way. Bulldogs come swarming on into the attacker for the Yellow Jackets as she was all alone. Passing it to her left, and it's going to go a little too far wide. So the Bulldogs are going to throw it on in. Yellow Jackets trying to chase after it, and it goes out of the playing area, out of bounds. So the Bulldogs are going to throw it on in. Now Yellow Jackets just passing the ball around near the zone for Adrian College. Bulldogs looking to clear it. They do so. Yellow Jackets swipe it right back. Bulldogs right now a little vulnerable. And had there been a Yellow Jackets player, this would have been a 1-0 game. Fortunately, the Bulldogs were right there at the right possible time to kick the ball out of play, so the Yellow Jackets will throw the ball in and try this attack again. Kicking it around, and not good enough execution by the Yellow Jackets. Golden opportunity right there, but nothing doing. So the goalkeeper, Fisher, is going to kick it on down to her team to get this game rolling once again. Waiting for her teammates to set up. Now they do so. Goes off the head of the Adrian College Bulldog player. Off ahead once again. Third time's a charm. And it's going to go out of the playing area as it bounced off three heads. And it was last touched by the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets. So Bulldogs will do a throw-in. And referees are going to blow their whistle. Adrian College going to kick the ball from the sideline, far side. Set up, Adrian College misses the head of Zoli and back over to the Yellow Jackets' possession, but they're going to kick it out of play. So we are going to get another restart on the far sideline here at Docking Stadium. Off the head of the Adrian College Bulldog player. Yellow Jackets kick it. And it's going to go back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. To the Yellow Jackets. Bulldogs strong kick and excellent answer back by the Yellow Jackets as they kick it on back to the Adrian College defenders, excuse me. Adrian College swarming to clear the ball. They do so. Taking it midfield. Bulldogs lose the ball. Anderson right there. Anderson is going to kick it up ahead. A little bit of a small kick. Ball goes too wide for Zoli to do anything with it. However, she puts the runners on. Goes deep into the zone. None of her teammates are there. Trying it again. Weak kick, and the Yellow Jackets are able to clear it at the last possible second. Golden opportunity for the Bulldogs in the white jerseys to try to do something with it. But unfortunately, it came up empty. Just too many weak kicks, and they couldn't do anything with it. Deep in the goalie zone. Nothing to show for the Bulldogs. Out of play. Last touch by the Yellow Jackets. Bulldogs throw it in. Goes out of play once again on the far sideline. Yellow Jackets kicking it around. Looking for an opening, looking for one of her teammates. That's number 4, Wolfinger. Going to kick it weakly, and the Adrian College Bulldogs aren't able to get control of it. As the ball got tied up, and it goes out of play near the side corner. And the Bulldogs able to just get the ball and trying to take it down the other way. Taking control of it is Rigel. Now going deep. And excellent stop. It was an excellent shot, and it goes behind the netting near Fisher. Threat, but do not score. We still have a 0-0 game. Ball boys are going to go behind the soccer net and retrieve it. The Yellow Jackets had an opening right there and a golden opportunity. Unfortunately, they hit the ball hard enough, but they hit it at the wrong angle, so it went wide of Fisher. Fisher was able to just tap it out of play, and we're going to try this again. Yellow Jackets now take control of the ball, and it goes out of play, so throw in for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Homan off the head of Mahoney. Davis hustling for it. Gets pinned into the corner by the Yellow Jackets player, and the Yellow Jackets are able to steal the ball away, looking to go down the other way. And it's going to be tapped out of the playing area just barely, but it's last touched by Davis, so the Yellow Jackets are going to throw the ball. Off the head. A little bit of a battle for it. Taking control of it is Wands. And easy come, easy go goes out of play. So throw in coming. Excuse me, Katie Scott is going to kick it downfield. And looks like the referee said too much physicality as someone went down onto the field, so we're going to go back down the other way. So the kickoff will go to the Yellow Jackets. Greeted by the Adrian College Bulldogs, now charging up the way of the field. They are close to the far sideline. Bulldogs come charging in, but they are swarmed by a bunch of Yellow Jackets, and they're able to kick it away. Back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Homan passing up the field and to her left. Golden opportunity to score for the Adrian College Bulldogs as they continue to go deeper and deeper into the zone. And it goes high of the crossbar and into the field goal. That'll count for something for football, but unfortunately we're playing a different type of football, so we're going to remain scoreless as the goalkeeper, Katie Scott, is going to kick it on in. A little too high for the Adrian College Bulldogs and wrong angle. Ball is going into the far side corner to the right of Scott. Pinned, and it's going to leave the playing area. 15 minutes gone here at Docking Stadium. We still remain scoreless by a score of 0-0. Scott's going to kick it on down. Yellow Jackets able to take control of it. Far sideline. Passing it around. Finds an opening. That's number 32, Regal. And it looks like we're about to get ready for a throw-in by the Yellow Jackets. Gets tangled up. Yellow Jackets just trying to take control of the ball. And it's going to leave the playing area once again. Last touch by the Adrian College Bulldogs, so the Yellow Jackets will throw it on in. It's number 31, Scatino, who throws it in. Taking control of the ball is Donahue. And we're going to get a whistle. So setting it up. And it's going to go the way to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Now back to the Yellow Jackets. No one has control of the ball, but the Adrian College Bulldogs are able to clear it. Goes downfield. Mahoney hustling for the ball. She's going to get there. Davis was to her left. Unfortunately, couldn't get full grasp of the ball, and it's going to go back over to Baldwin Wallace. Keeping it in the playing area. Far sideline. Gets tangled up, loses possession of the ball momentarily. Shoves a player, and yep, that's going to get a whistle. Too much physicality right there, albeit it was inadvertently, but still physicality nonetheless. So the Bulldogs are going to kick it on the sideline. Waiting for her teammates to get set. It's going to go off the head. Adrian College loses possession of the ball, but it's going to go back over to Anderson. Anderson going to pass it up ahead to Zoli and swiped away by number 32, Regal. Threat, but do not score. And Fisher is going to kick it downfield. Off the chest of Mahoney, and it's going to leave the playing area. Last touch by Mahoney. So Scantino will throw it in. Gets tied up. Back on down. Adrian College Bulldogs trying to look for an answer. Anderson takes control of the ball. Kicks it up. And it's going to leave the playing area once again. This time last touch by the Yellow Jackets, so the Bulldogs will throw it in. Holman looking for one of her teammates. She's going to elect to throw it in to Davis, but it's going to be swiped away by the Yellow Jackets. Able to prevent the Yellow Jackets from going on the attack. However, it's going to leave the playing area, so it's going to go back their way either or. Anderson misses the kick. Courtney misses the kick momentarily, but was able to barely just kick it on down a little bit. Looking for an opening are the Yellow Jackets. And it goes off the crossbar. They're trying to get there on the rebound and unable to do so. Wow. Rattles in and out. It was about to be a 1-0 game in favor of the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets. Unfortunately, that crossbar was her worst enemy, and Fisher was able to regain control of the ball. And the Yellow Jackets were there on the rebound, but they came up empty on that possession. So we still remain scoreless. Off the head. Threatening to leave the playing area. But it's going to go back to the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets are going to throw it on in. Too much physicality. We're going to get a whistle. So the Yellow Jackets are going to kick it on down. They get a free kick. And it's a direct hit at Fisher. One bounce. She's going to take control of the soccer ball, waiting for everyone to get back and reset. 20 minutes have been played here at Docking Stadium. We still remain scoreless. Baldwin tries to take control of the ball, and referee said, nope, whistle, physicality once again. So it looks like Leah Courtney is going to kick the ball on down. And the Bulldogs take control of it. And regaining possession of it are the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets passing it up ahead. Now back on down. Slips right past the Bulldog player as she is down on the ground on her knees looking to get up, and she does so. And the ball is going to leave the playing area in the far side corner. To the left of Fisher. She's going to get a new ball. She's going to kick it on down. 24 minutes remaining in the first half of play. Adrian College misses the kick, and it goes back to the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets pass it on back. Pass it back even further. Ladles it on back. And the Bulldogs are going to take control of it. Back over to Fisher. Fisher is going to kick it on down. And whistle as it leaves the playing area. Ella Barth will check into the game as a substitute. Leaving the playing area, looks like it's number 32, Bella Regal. Bulldogs looking to pass it over to Eve Davis. Davis needs one of her teammates to help her out. I correct that. She goes deep, creeping on in. Unfortunately, is shut down by the Yellow Jackets, got overwhelmed. And the Yellow Jackets are able to clear the ball and slow down the Bulldogs on the attack. Anderson and Zoli hustle for the ball, but it leaves the playing area. It's going to go to Anderson as she's going to throw it on out. On the side. Telling her to look for McKenna. Passing up the field. Zoli flustered for a minute, but able to pass it to Mahoney. Now Davis is hustling for the ball. She takes control of it, and she can't get it past Scott. Had to hit it at a weird angle before it left the playing area. Scott got onto her stomach to make the play, and she's going to kick it on down. Goes off the head of the Adrian College Bulldog player. Able to kick the ball is Golubov. And it's going to go into possession of Taylor Fisher, the goalkeeper for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Kicks it on down. Passing the ball around are the Yellow Jackets at a high angle. Bulldogs use some physicality to regain control of it. Mahoney takes control of it, trying to pass over to Davis, but it's not the best of passes as it's going to go back over to the Yellow Jackets. They're going to kick it on back to Scott. Scott's going to clear the ball. Charging back in is Zoli. Zoli loses control of it. Now back over to Davis. Mahoney charging on in. And right as she kicked it, there was a whistle. However, the ball was going to go out of play either way as Mahoney had the right amount of force on it, just hit it too far to the left of Scott. So Scott is going to kick it. Going to go over to Regal. Goes over to the far side corner, leaves the playing area. 20 minutes remaining in the first half of this soccer matchup between the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets and the Adrian College Bulldogs. As the temperature continues to drop. Almost goes into the stands on the far sideline. And goes out of play once again. Ball boys getting a workout temporarily. So throwing on in are the Yellow Jackets. And it's going to go over to the near side corner. Out of play. Lights coming on here at Docking Stadium. Yellow Jackets scrambling for the ball. Bulldogs looking to clear it. They're in their own zone. And Bulldogs able to pass it down temporarily, looking for an open Eve Davis as she was trying to go on the attack. Ball goes out of play. Last touch by the Adrian College Bulldogs, it looks like, so we're going to get ready for a throw-in. Kicking the ball up. Yellow Jackets passing it on back down, looking to reset. Handles the ball. It's going to go back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Eve Davis able to stop right now. And throw in going to go to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Yellow Jackets trying to keep it in play. They are unable to do so, as it went off an Adrian College Bulldog player, so the throw-in goes to the Yellow Jackets, and the ball is definitely going to go out of play on that kick. Put too much muster on it, so it's going to go back to the Adrian College Bulldogs as they're going to throw it on in. And leaves the playing area once again. Sloppy back-to-back possessions by both the Yellow Jackets and the Bulldogs, as neither team is able to go onto the attack. Coming out of the game is number 4, Wolfinger, for the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets. Looks like she's either talking to the coach or the trainer. Ball goes into the stands, far sideline. Eve Davis looking for the ball. She finds it and is going to kick it to nobody but Yellow Jackets players. Charging on in was Mahoney, but the Yellow Jackets were able to just get the ball away from her quickly. The throw-in, the pass. Zoli is able to just hit it weakly back to the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets are going to hit it out of play once again, so we're going to try another throw-in by the Adrian College Bulldogs. Fighting for the ball. And it looks like the Yellow Jackets finally are able to get full control of it. Not for long. Bulldogs just hustling for the ball as it's going to the far side corner near the scoreboard. To Fisher's left. And the ball's going to win the foot race as it leaves the playing area. So another throw-in going to be coming. Check that. Fisher is going to take control of the ball and kick it on down. Thank you for tuning into Adrian College Television on YouTube. I'm Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer. Joined is Forrest Veneer, who is running the top cam, and my director is Max Scanlon. Bulldogs looking to take control of it. And Yellow Jackets threatening, but they're going to come up empty as it's going to leave the playing area. And we have about 15 minutes remaining in the first half of play. Fighting for the ball, and it leaves the playing area once again. Still a 0-0 affair here at Docking Stadium. Neither team is able to get on the board so far. Bulldogs are going to kick it on down. Looks like that's Courtney. Courtney going to kick it down as she was looking for Holman. Looks like it went off the Yellow Jackets. Mrs. Mahoney was homing on that throw-in. Davis gets tangled up. Mikowski is going to take control of the ball and just going to hit it out of play. So Yellow Jackets making another substitution. On the far sideline near the other stands here at Docking Stadium. Bulldogs kick it on down, midfield. Lose control of it. Yellow Jackets take full grasp of the ball. Kicking on down, wide open. It's going to be a direct hit and strike at Fisher as she's able to hold on to it. Now she's going to kick it on downfield. And greeting it was number 11, Holman. Bulldogs kick it up to Mahoney. Davis wasn't there on the pass from Mahoney. Bulldogs swipe it on back from the Yellow Jackets. Wands to Anderson. Anderson kicks it downfield. Davis hustling for the ball, looking to swipe it away and possibly try to threat to score. And she comes up empty. Nice efforts. Zoli's going to throw the ball in. Centering try. It's going to go back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Davis wasn't there on the pass from number 23, Blanchard. So Katie Scott, the native from Lewis Center, throws it on in. Mahoney taps it. Passes to her left. No one's there to greet her other than a Yellow Jackets player. They're able to clear it. Charging on in is Zoli. It goes off her head. Had a little too much momentum as it went on back. Now the Yellow Jackets come up the way of the field, and they're just going to kick it a little too far to the right of Fisher to, seriously consider making a stop for it, as she's just going to hold on to the ball, wait for her teammates to get set. Puts the ball down, getting ready for the kick. Goes over the head of Anderson. Taking control of it is defenseman Leah Courtney. We have 10:30 remaining in the first half of play. Still scoreless between both respective teams. Yellow Jackets will take control of it. Rain is kind of starting to pick up. And it's going to leave the playing area. Now 10 minutes remaining in the first half of play. Yellow Jackets going to throw it on in. Try and take control of it are the Bulldogs, able to swarm on in, but it goes off one of their players, so the Yellow Jackets are going to throw the ball in once again. Yellow Jackets making some changes. Coming out is number 18, Casey Goldbuff. Bulldogs kick it. Davis looking for one of her teammates. Going to pass over to Mahoney. Now charging on in. Adrian College looking for an answer. Charging into the goalie area for the Yellow Jackets, and the Yellow Jackets are able to take control of the ball and slow down the momentum of the Adrian College Bulldogs as they came charging in. So they're going to do a corner kick. Far side corner near the locker room for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Centering try. Golden opportunity for the Bulldogs to score on this possession. Comes up empty right now, but they're able to regain control of it. Swiping it away is Anderson. Anderson just hits it back to the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets hit it downfield. Now the Adrian College Bulldogs able to stop it. Goes off the stomach of a Yellow Jackets player. Courtney is going to take control of the ball, but has to clear it quickly as she's being swarmed on in. Going to pass it up ahead to her freshman teammate Zoli. And it's going to go in between Courtney and it looks like that's number 17, Wands. .740 remaining in the first half of play. Fisher puts it onto the ground. Getting ready for the kick downfield. Bulldogs take control of it. Now back to the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets passing on back. Sets one up, passes it to her left. Bulldogs defense come swarming in. And we're going to try this again. Throw in is going to go to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Trying to kick it downfield. Davis hustling for the ball is shut down by number 5, Donahue, for the Yellow Jackets. Adrian College able to just close the door on the Yellow Jackets on the last play. And we're going down the other way. So the Bulldogs are going to get ready for the kickoff. Waits for her team to get set. The setup, the kick. Going to go downfield. Goes over the head of Wands. Now the Yellow Jackets are going to pass it on back. Coming charging in. The Bulldogs able to bother that last possession by the Yellow Jackets, but the Yellow Jackets are able to keep their composure, pass it on downfield, and it's going to looks like it was threatening to leave the playing area, but Fisher is going to hustle over to the ball to her left, and she's going to take it to the far side corner, and she's going to kick it. Goes off the head of a couple Bulldogs players, and they couldn't do anything with it, so the Yellow Jackets are going to pass it on back. They're going to kick the ball really high, and it's going to go back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Bulldogs just searching for some sort of answer to this Yellow Jackets team. Yellow Jackets now, they're going to take full control of it. Passing it up ahead. Ball's hit weakly, and Fisher is going to dive onto the ball for safekeeping. Four minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this first half of play. Kicks it on downfield. Off the head of the Yellow Jackets. Now the Bulldogs able to kick it high and trying to kick it down the other way. Zoli loses the ball but regains it. Now passing up ahead to Mahoney. trying to swipe the ball away. And the ball is going into the near side corner to the right of Fisher. Zoli loses control of the ball. Able to clear it are the Adrian College Bulldogs, but not for long as the Yellow Jackets are able to regain control of it. Davis is going to swipe it away, trying to go on the attack, and she's going to slip and fall. Looks like she's all right. As the rain continues to pour, we are on a turf field, so the playing conditions will get a little more slippery for both respective teams. As that was a prime example of what Eve Davis had done. Ball is going to go out of the playing area. Yellow Jackets just going to kick it up the hill. They're going to get ready for a corner kick. Time is winding down in this first half. Neither team is up on the board. Setting up. Going to go back to the Yellow Jackets. Now back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Trying to set up. Wrong angle as it's going to leave the playing area. Nowhere close on that attempt. Right idea, wide open. Unfortunately, just came up empty as the defense was starting to swarm in on her. And she just hits it out of play. Now the Yellow Jackets charging up the way of the field. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of play. Yellow Jackets looking to see what they can do. Excellent play to get past Zoli. Had her spinning temporarily, but the teammates of Zoli have her back as it's going to go out of the playing area. Yellow Jackets kick it. Taking control of the ball. Passing it on back. Now passing up ahead. It goes past the head of the Adrian College Bulldog player. And it's going to leave the playing area. Less than 90 seconds remaining in this first half of play. They're going to pass it on in. And it goes off the Bulldog player, so the Yellow Jackets are going to throw it on in. But the Bulldogs are going to regain control of it. Ball was hit a little too far wide. Nothing that Stowe could do on that last possession. Yellow Jackets passing it around. Zoli trying to bother their rhythm. Kicks it on downfield is Anderson, trying to pass it over to Davis. Juan's battling for the ball. Less than 30 seconds remaining in this first half. Bulldogs and Yellow Jackets, both of them have one last possession, give or take, to try to make something out of it. Scott is going to take control of the ball. Her teammates yelling for her to get it as she was contemplating whether to commit to it or not. 10 seconds remaining. Ball leaves the playing area, so that's pretty much going to do it for the first half as they're going to hold on to it. And there's triple zeros on the board, so the first half is officially over between this matchup between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets. Neither team able to do much scoring in this first half. Excellent defense by both respective teams. It seems like both of them have come out with a sense of urgency. They are ticking for tacking. In other words, whatever the Bulldogs do, the Yellow Jackets have an answer. Whatever the Yellow Jackets try to do, the Bulldogs have an answer. So it's just an entertaining match matchup between both these respective teams. So both of them are going to be heading to the locker rooms to get replenished, refueled, and rehydrate for the second half of play. The coaches are going to go over their respective game plans. There's still more in store as we have another 45 minutes of soccer to be played here at Docking Stadium on the beautiful campus of Adrian College as the wind is starting to pick up and the rain is starting to pick up. So we're going to see how the playing conditions on this turf field is going to end up. So don't go anywhere. Still more in store. Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer. I will catch you guys at the beginning of the second half.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of one of the most magical times in your life. A time of great significance, of growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as very special years. Never experienced before you arrived today and never replicated after you leave.
Adrian College has once again found itself on the 2022 U.S. News & World Report Best College Rankings. This is the 8th straight year that Adrian has been named to the top regional colleges Midwest section. Adrian College was also named the most innovative school in the regional colleges Midwest category. In addition, Adrian received accolades in Best Value in undergraduate teaching within regional colleges Midwest. Adrian College was also named in the top first-year experiences by U.S. News & World Report. This marks the 13th consecutive year that Adrian has appeared in U.S. News & World Report. To see the full rankings, visit their website. For more information on Adrian College, visit adrian.edu.
Crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores!
Welcome back to Docking Stadium for the second half of play in this NCAA women's soccer matchup between the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets and the Adrian College Bulldogs. We are scoreless after one half of play. Thanks for tuning into Adrian College Television on YouTube. Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer, joined alongside Forrest the Top Can and Max the director role. The weather has gotten severely worse, as I'm no meteorologist, but I don't think this was how the weather was like when we started the game. The wind has picked up, the temperature has dropped, and it seems like the rain has gotten stronger. So you see the players on the field just bouncing up and down to try to stay warm, as most of them, in fact all of them, have to wear shorts. So we're going to get ready for the kickoff to begin the second half of play. 45 minutes up on the board, and the countdown has begun. Adrian College and the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets have swapped sides. Comparing first half stats, shots by period, the Yellow Jackets had 6 shots, whereas the Bulldogs only had 3. Corner kicks, Yellow Jackets had none, Bulldogs had 2. So you see just the close matchup between both of these respective teams, and I hope this doesn't jinx anything, but it's looking like, compared to some of the other games that I've seen for this Bulldogs matchup, it seems like first team to one is going to win this game. And like I said, hopefully that doesn't jinx anything. So the Bulldogs have 11 goals this year compared to the Yellow Jackets is 10. Now charging up the way. An excellent last-second stop by Scott. Bulldogs were charging in, and she made a prayer of a stop. Dove onto her stomach and just knocked it away. So the Bulldogs and Yellow Jackets, as I was saying, are very close in this matchup in terms of just giving each other a shot and neither team giving each other an inch. Goes past the head, and it's going to go back down the other way for Scott. Scott's going to take control of the ball. Kicks it down the field. Goes off the head. And it's going to go out of play as they're going to do a little bit of a tumble. Near side line. Kicks it on back. Davis trying to regain control of the ball. Throw in by the Adrian College Bulldogs as it was last touched by Yellow Jackets. Now coming up the way, going deep into the goalie's area. It's going to go below the goal line. So Scott is going to regain control of it. Kicks it on down to the field. Yellow Jackets take control of it. Now Bulldogs able to just hit it back towards their way. Wands slips onto the field. Kicks it on down. Yellow Jackets charging up the way of the field. The defense is there to greet them. And they're able to clear for a quick second and to regain their composure. And they're going to kick it on down to the field. It's going to leave the playing area, as the ball is way too far for either team to try to take control of it. As it goes to the far side corner near the scoreboard here at Docking Stadium. Rain has certainly picked up as it's gotten worse when I began the second half. So we're going to see how the weather holds up for the rest of the game. Apparently no lightning in the area, and the Bulldogs score! Now they're up on the board 1-0. And like I said, this could be the final goal of the game as it's been a tick-for-tack kind of game. We're going to look at the replay. Bulldogs get control of it, able to hit it, and it goes below the crossbar. And the goal is going to be credited to number 17, Morgan Wands, on that play. And Davis is going to get the assist. So just a few minutes into the second half of play, and the Bulldogs are up onto the board. And the Yellow Jackets, they have plenty of time to answer back, so the Bulldogs cannot go daydreaming. but they are up 1-0, so it should feel good to get the first goal of the game for both respective teams out of the way. So we finally have our first lead. Bulldogs up 1-0 here at Docking Stadium. Yellow Jackets. And we actually saw something interesting enough in the first half where the Yellow Jackets could have gotten their first goal of the game. Unfortunately, it went in and out of the crossbar, but this time around, luck was on the Bulldogs' side as the crossbar didn't rattle the ball out and went past Scott for the first goal of the game. As the ball leaves the playing area. Right now, the clock is stopped right now. Referees talking I believe, to both respective coaches. And, yeah, they fixed the clock issue. So they put it up to 40-50. Goes off the head. Bulldogs just passing it around with their heads right now. Mahoney trying to get control of the ball to Eve Davis. Zoli coming up the way. She's not going to win the foot race as it's going to go over to Scott as it rolls over her way. So she's going to throw it on into one of her teammates. And the Yellow Jackets looking to go down the other side of the field. Yellow Jackets hit it on back over to Scott. Scott is going to kick it on downfield. Goes off the head of Wands. She scored the lone goal so far in this game. Now back over to Scott. Scott looking to her left, looking to her right. Elects to kick it on downfield. It's going to go to an Adrian College Bulldog player. Eve Davis there. Bulldogs looking for an opening. Zoli is right there. Getting swarmed on in. Looking to have one of her teammates help bail her out. Couldn't win the foot race right there was number 23, Blanchard, trying to help out Zoli on that last possession. Davis on back to Zoli. Zoli tries to kick it on down. No one's there to help her out. Courtney able to stop the momentum for the Yellow Jackets and hit it on back. Yellow Jackets now gaining the field, and the defense is right there for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Able to kick it away was Bukowski, the 5'5" defenseman from St. Clair Shores, Michigan. So we've played 6 minutes in the second half. Bulldogs on top of the Yellow Jackets by a score of 1-0. Yellow Jackets kick the ball high over to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Now back over to the Yellow Jackets. A little bit of a tussle for the ball. Yellow Jackets able to regain control of it, and they're going to pass it on back. And now it's going to bobble off a Bulldog player. That was number 10, Bukowski. And it goes out of play, and it was last touched by Bukowski. So number 4 for the Yellow Jackets, Wolfinger, will throw it in. Wolfinger has control of it, hits it high. Rebound there goes to the Yellow Jackets as they're going to try to kick it, and it goes too far to the right of Fisher. Out of play, so we're going to try again. Fisher is going to set the ball down, waiting for her team to get set. Ball boys are going to have the work cut out for them as the ball is going to be wet and slippery to dry off. Fisher kicks it on downfield. Goes off the head of an Adrian College Bulldog player. Now back over to the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets pass it on back. Bulldogs able to swipe it away. Bounces off both players' heads. Now kicks it high are the Yellow Jackets. Back over to the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets looking to go on the attack, and the referees are going to blow their whistles. Going back down the other way. .37-15 remaining in the second half of play. Setting the ball down is number 14, Courtney. So Courtney is going to get ready to kick the ball near the 40-yard line. Excellent kick. And unfortunately, it's going to leave the playing surface. Throwing it on in are the Bulldogs. Now over to the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets come swarming into their own zone, and they're going to just tap it over to their goalkeeper, Scott. Scott's going to take control of the ball, leave the goalie area, kick it on downfield. Davis looking to swipe the ball away. She does so. Excellent play. Zoli has control of it. Excellent series of moves by Kelsey Zoli, the freshman. And goes over to the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets have control of it now. Passing it upfield. Yellow Jackets pass it to their right. Taking control of it is Golubov. She loses it. And it's going to go to the Adrian College Bulldogs once again as they're going to take it down the other way. Davis. Back over to Davis. Davis is going to charge on in. Centering try. It's going to go back over to Mahoney. Mahoney is going to kick it to no one as it's going to enter no man's land near the far side corner of the scoreboard. And Scott is going to set the ball down and just kick it on downfield. Going back down the other way. Thank you for tuning into Adrian College Television on YouTube, your home for Adrian College athletics. Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer. Max Scallon is my director. Forrest Veneer is running the top cam operations. Bulldogs passing it down. Going to hit it on down. Yellow Jackets take control of the ball near midfield. Able to muscle it over to her left. Now the Bulldogs trying to swipe the ball away, and it goes back to the possession of the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets trying to center off the ball, and it's going to go too far to the left for Fisher, as she's going to elect to watch the ball go out of play instead of risk trying to dive for it. Corner kick coming. And they're going to kick it. And the referees are going to blow their whistle once again. And looks like a free kick is going to be coming for the Yellow Jackets. There was a foul. So the defense sets for the Adrian College Bulldogs as they're going to try to stop the free kick. Form looks good, sets up, shoots it, and it's going to go high of the crossbar. Fisher made a jumping attempt, but fortunately it's not going to go into her netting. 33 minutes remaining in the second half of play. They're going to kick it on down to the field. Blanchard hits it on back. Mahoney misses the ball. So does Davis. Ball is threatening to go out of play. Hustling for the ball right now is Bukowski. She doesn't win the foot race as it's going to go back to the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets pass it up. And we're going back down the other way. Bulldogs take control of the ball, passing it on back. 32 minutes remaining in the second half of play. And the ball is going to go near the bench of the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets. So Zoli is going to throw the ball in. Going to pass it on down to Eve Davis. Getting a quick pause in the action. Going to get ready for a throw-in. Bulldogs trying to fish the ball out. Someone falls onto the field. Yellow Jackets take control of it. Trying to look for an attack. They still have plenty of time to try to tie this game. But comparable to the Bulldogs, who have time to extend it as well. Bulldogs scored within the first 5 minutes of the second half. Ball's getting tangled up. And it's going to go back to the Yellow Jackets all alone as they're going to try to gain the field. Bulldogs come charging in quickly. Bulldogs throw it on in. Battling for the ball. And looks like a couple of fans wanted a yellow card. Not sure for what, though. 30 minutes remaining in the second half of play. 15 minutes have come and gone. Yellow Jackets going to kick the ball in. And it's going to go right over to Fisher as she's going to stop the ball. Momentum has kind of died down for both respective teams. Seems like the Bulldogs aren't as aggressive as they once were. And the same for the Yellow Jackets. Ball goes a little high. Mahoney. Yellow Jackets pass it on back. Now they take control of it. And the ball is going to go out of play once again, leaves the playing area. Last touch by the Yellow Jackets, so the Bulldogs are going to throw it in. Ball is hit out of play once again by the Yellow Jackets. That time it was done by Philippi. Referee's giving a little bit of a warning. And according to Max Scallon, my director, he says that it is snowing on the field. I don't really see it. I just see a lot of mist. But then again, we are in Michigan, so snow in late September wouldn't be the out of the realm of possibility. Throwing the ball in are the Yellow Jackets. Centering try, and the Bulldogs are able to bother it. Yellow Jackets throw the ball once again. Kicks it on in. No one's there to greet her as the ball is going to go to the near side corner and leave the playing area. So we're going to try again with another throw-in. Correction, it's going to go to Taylor Fisher as she's going to kick the ball on down. Almost halfway done with the second half. Yellow Jackets, and referees. Unfortunately, Blanchard was trying to play hard, and she even put her hands up trying to say, look, I made a mistake. Unfortunately, referees aren't going to let her pass on that. So free kick coming for the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets. Sets up. And that was actually a pretty decent kick. Had the Yellow Jackets gotten their head on it, it could have gone by Fisher. Definitely a possibility. So Holman just dribbling the ball around. It's going to go over to Scott. Scott is going to elect to wait for her team to calm down and get set up. And now she kicks the ball. Goes down the center. Holman loses the ball. Now back over to the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets passing the ball around. And they're going to kick it out of play in the near side corner to the left of Fisher. Yellow Jackets going to do a throw-in. Off the head of the Yellow Jackets. Now off the stomach of Mahoney as she's going to kick it on down to Zoli. Zoli looking for Davis. Davis on her horse trying to hustle for the ball before it leaves the playing area. She's able to do so. Centering try. They score! Did they score it? They do score! Excellent play by the Adrian College Bulldogs right there. Davis on her horse. And this is now a 2-0 affair in favor of the Adrian College Bulldogs. Let's look at the instant replay. Davis hustling down to the corner. Mahoney right there, and Scott bobbles it on in. A little bit of a delay of the goal call. Just waiting for the official word, and yep, that goal will indeed count, and it's going to be credited to McKenna Mahoney, getting her 6th goal of the year. She continues to remain hot, and obviously Eve Davis will get the assist. So excellent hustle by the Adrian College Bulldogs to not give up on that play and just try to make the most out of a grim situation. So now they lead 2-0 as the rain is starting to pick up, and we're starting to feel it here in the booth. Hopefully none of our equipment gets wet, though. Right now waiting for a player to tie her cleat up. And the Yellow Jackets are going to do the kickoff. Fighting for the ball. Spinning around is Zoli. Zoli's going to pass it over to Davis. Davis has her 2nd assist of the game. Wands was battling for the ball on that last possession. So Wands and Mahoney have the 2 goals of the game for both respective teams. Ball goes a little high. Goes high. Adrian College able to knock it away. But it's going to bobble on back to the Yellow Jackets. A little bit of a battle in the far side corner as the Bulldogs are going to elect to just hit it out of the playing area to reset. Bulldogs battling for the ball. We are about halfway done with the second half of play. Davis has possession of it. Kicks it to the corner. Ball goes out of play. And they kick it on down to the field. Battling the ball around. We have 22 minutes remaining in the second half. It's been all Bulldogs in the second half of play as they lead 2-0. Both teams were scoreless after the first half, and the Bulldogs were able to get the first goal of the game for both respective teams within the first 5 minutes, and then thanks to the hustle and determination of Eve Davis setting one of her teammates up, was able to give McKenna Mahoney her 6th goal of the year. Ball goes out of play once again. Waiting for the ball. McKenna Mahoney. Going to bobble out of play. And last touch by the Adrian College Bulldogs, so the Yellow Jackets will throw the ball in. Battle for the ball as it's going into the near side corner, and they're just going to kick it over to the benches for the Yellow Jackets as it leaves the playing area. So a throw in coming. Yellow Jackets looking to get onto the board and just take the wind out of the Bulldogs' sails. Bulldogs trying to hit it on down. Once again, goes near the benches for the Yellow Jackets. Wesinger for the Yellow Jackets will throw the ball in. Looking to her left, looking to her right. Waiting for her teammates to get set. Looking for an opening. Misses the head of the intended target. As the ball was threatening to go out of play. Now the Yellow Jackets have a golden opportunity, and the whistle is going to be blown. Love the determination and effort by the Yellow Jackets, but they took it a step too far. Just a battle near Fisher. It looks like the Yellow Jackets could have potentially gotten the rebound and just kicked the ball on in. Fortunately, it just came up empty. Battling on the ball as it's going to go near Scott, as Scott is going to take control of it and kick it on down before the Bulldogs swarm on in. Less than 20 minutes remaining in the second half of play. Bulldogs up by a score of 2-0. Now the Bulldogs come charging in. Can they make this 3-0? Direct strike at Scott as she is able to make the catch, and now she's going to wait for her team to get set. Kicks it on down to the field. Now the Bulldogs take control of it, charging up the field. But unfortunately, they're going to get swarmed by a bunch of girls in yellow jerseys. And the ball is going to leave the playing area once again. So the Bulldogs are going to throw it on in as it last touch a Yellow Jackets player. Goes off the head of a Yellow Jacket. Now passing the ball around. Yellow Jackets able to clear the ball, and Anderson is hustling for it, regains control of it, hits it on back. The Bulldogs are going to come back and reset. Now passing it up the way of the field. Now kicking it up the way. And now the Yellow Jackets are going to hit it. Now back over to the Adrian College Bulldogs as they're looking to make this a 3-0 game. But they're going to have to get out of their own zone to make something out of it. Fisher is going to gather it and just hit it on back as the Yellow Jackets were trying to answer. Fisher kicks it on down to the field. I think the rain is starting to lighten up here at Docking Stadium. 17 minutes remaining in the ball game. Yellow Jackets battling for the ball. Now kicks it over to their right. Passing it up ahead once again. And it's going to leave the playing area. Thought it grazed off a Bulldog player momentarily, but the Bulldogs are going to do the throw-in. That's Zoli. She's going to throw it in. Bounces off the chest. Looking for an opportunity. Same situation that made the Bulldogs go up 2-0. Unfortunately, that effort is going to come up empty. Centering try. Can the Bulldogs make this 3-0? They cannot, as it's going to leave the playing area. It goes way too far to the left for Scott to do anything with it. So Scott is going to get a new soccer ball. Hits it down to the ground. Time is winding down for the Yellow Jackets to try to make this a competitive game once again. They've had golden opportunities. Unfortunately, they've come up empty, or a call has just not gone their way. They're going to pass it on back. Now passing up ahead. Bulldogs there to greet it. Number 10, Bukowski. A little bit of bumping. And it's going to leave the playing area. Wind is definitely picking up in the press box as I'm losing my papers left and right. Bulldogs passing the ball on back. Now kicking up ahead. Yellow Jackets charging up the way of the field. Up to their right. Golden opportunity. The ball went a little too far, so the Bulldogs are there to greet the attack. But trying to go up ahead, the ball just had a little too much muscle on it, and unfortunately, it just went out of play. Another example of the Yellow Jackets having a scoring opportunity, but their efforts just coming up empty. We have 14 minutes remaining in this ball game. So a throw-in coming. Yellow Jackets looking to hit it past Fisher. They're not going to do it on this possession. Yellow Jackets trying to hit it on back. Unfortunately, they're going to hit it out of play, so throw-in is going to come to the Adrian College Bulldogs on the side. Goes off the head. Back to the Adrian College Bulldogs as they pass it on back. Excellent defense by the Adrian College Bulldogs on these last few possessions as they've been shutting the door on the Yellow Jackets' scoring opportunities. Now passing it on back. Bulldogs looking to swipe the ball away. Mahoney trying to get out and run. Ball will have a little too much momentum as Scott comes up to just clear the ball out of the attacking area for the Adrian College Bulldogs. Right now, the coach on the sidelines barking to the Yellow Jackets, trying to give them a little bit more uplifted spirits. Battle for the ball. Almost got kicked in the face right there. Yellow Jackets are going to take control of it. Now if the Bulldogs have something to say about it, now passing it on back. Now trying to pitch it up ahead. Side out, throw in. Going the way of the Adrian College Bulldogs. Hustling for the ball. It's going to go to the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets going to pass it to their left. All alone. They're going to kick it over to the Bulldogs. Zoli's going to take control of it. Now she's going to pass it up ahead, but it's going to go back over to the Yellow Jackets. Near the 40-yard line on the football field here at Docking Stadium. Yellow Jackets come charging in. They got wheels right now. And they were trying to pass it up ahead and trying to just go deeper into the goalie area, but the Bulldogs are able to clear it. Goes off the head. Yellow Jackets are going to have to come out and reset once again, as they had no answer on that possession. Bulldogs getting ready to throw the ball in. And referees are going to blow their whistle, as I don't think the Adrian College coach is too pleased about that last possession, because I can hear Ali Alamdari, the head coach, from here. Yellow Jackets come swarming in, looking for an opportunity. It's going to go back to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Now back to the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets all alone. They're going to hit it over to Fisher. Fisher is going to make an easy save, as it was just bouncing her way. Now they hit it on down. Yellow Jackets have possession of it. Now passing it on back. Now the Bulldogs take control of it. Anderson has control of it. Taps it on back. Now passes up ahead. Over to the Yellow Jackets, but there's 3 girls in white jerseys there to greet her. 10 minutes even remaining in the second half of play. Yellow Jackets take control of it. That's Hall. Hall trying to charge on in. And it's going to go back over to the Adrian College Bulldogs. Now back over to the Yellow Jackets. A little bit of a tussle match right there, as it was going the Yellow Jackets' way, then the Bulldogs' way, and then the Yellow Jackets' way. Then eventually it left the playing area, so we're going to get a throw-in. Centering try. Excellent block by the Adrian College Bulldogs, as the ball is going to be cleared. Now off the head, now on back. Zoli takes control of it. She's going to pass it over to her left. That is Dripes. And the ball is going to leave the playing area. Swiping the ball away are the Yellow Jackets as they're coming charging in. A series of nice moves right there, but it's going to be a direct hit at Fisher as she's going to land on it. Excellent move by number 7, Cindy Rice, for Baldwin Wallace. Charging on in, taking matters into her own hands. Unfortunately, her efforts will come up short on that possession. But you got to love the 100% effort on that last possession. Now the Yellow Jackets have control of it, looking to just get onto the board. Theoretically, they still have time to make a comeback, but they're going to have to do so now. Rain is starting to pick up once again. Water is entering the press box. Me and my crew trying to stay dry the best we can. Hopefully nothing short circuits up here. Now passing on back. Yellow Jackets have control of it. Passing it over to Wezinger. Now over to Hall. Hall looking for an opening. She's going to pass it over to Rice. Rice going to take it into her own hands once again, and it's going to hit the field goal. So, once again, in football, hey, that's good. That's an extra 3 points. Unfortunately, it's going to count for nothing in soccer, so it's going to go out of play. Fisher is going to get a dry ball, and she's going to kick it on downfield. Once again, thanks for tuning in to Adrian College Television on YouTube. Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer, joined by Max Scallon and Forrest Veneer, my crew this evening. Thanks for bearing through the rain with me, guys. And check out Adrian College Television on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I don't have TikTok, so I can't check it out, so do it for me. And the ball is going to leave the playing area. Yep, rain is definitely picking up, but luckily we only have 7 minutes remaining in this game. And the temperature has dropped mightily. Bulldogs going to throw the ball in. Goes off a couple heads. Now back over to the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets trying to swipe the ball away. Mahoney has control of it. Does a series of nice spin moves. Now trying to go deep into the zone. And it's going to go too far to the left of Scott. And it's going to leave the playing area. Goes past the goal line. So we're going to try this again. Six minutes remaining in the second half of play. Bulldogs on top of the Yellow Jackets by a score of 2-0 here at Docking Stadium on the campus of Adrian College. Golden opportunity for the Adrian College Bulldogs right there, but it's going to dribble on by. And Scott is going to elect to just hit it down. Right now you see number 18 for the Adrian College Bulldogs, Addison Krizak, just jumping up on the sidelines as she's about to enter the game. McKenna Mahoney comes out. You just saw her on the sidelines just trying to keep herself warm, jumping up and down. Goes off the head. Threatening to go below the goal line, and it does so. Out of play. Five minutes even remaining in the second half of play. Bulldogs take control of it. Now going deep into the zone, and she's going to take a little bit of a tumble. She falls down. Looks like she's all right, getting up on her own willpower. A little shaken up, but I think she's going to be okay. That was number 8, Kelsey Zoli, who went down to the ground. .421 remaining in period number 2. Hits it high. Excellent save by Scott as it went high of the crossbar and behind the netting. Desperation save, and it came up victorious. But the Bulldogs still lead 2-0. So a corner kick coming. Bulldogs getting into their formation, trying to make this a 3-0 game. A little bit of teamwork, a little bit of a build-up near Scott. Trying to hit it on by her. And she's going to land onto the ball, and everyone's going to just clear out. Bulldogs take control of it. Able to just tap it away. That was Anderson. .310 remaining in the second half of play. Final half of regulation. Now passing up ahead. Right now, Ali Alamandari, the head coach for the Adrian College Bulldogs, barking at his team, it is not over. Keep going 100%. You love the effort and just the coach just saying, like, do not take your foot off the gas pedal, because even though there's 2:30 remaining in the second half of play, the Yellow Jackets can still score and a lot of things can go their way. Hey, I've seen crazier things happen. So the Bulldogs just passing it around. They're dropping into the field. Anderson has possession of it, passes up ahead to Zoli. Zoli looking to her left, looking to her right. She's going to pass it over to Krazak. Kicks it on down. Courtney hustling for the ball, able to just stop the attack for the Yellow Jackets, and it's going to go over to Fisher. Excellent defense by number 14, Leah Courtney. Less than 2 minutes remaining. A little bit of a tussle, and it's going to go to the Yellow Jackets as they're just looking to put one up on the board. Goes to the Adrian College Bulldogs, Anderson. Anderson passing up to Zoli. Zoli does a series of nice fakes. Now it's going over to the corner, near side. Definitely starting to pick up here at Docking Stadium. We have about a minute remaining in the final half of regulation. Bulldogs tussling for it. Less than a minute. Yellow Jackets, they only have about a possession left in them to try to get onto the board and try to cut this lead in half and not get shut out. Ball goes near the bench for Adrian College. Now we have 30 seconds remaining in the game. Now passing up to the field. Going to go to the Adrian College Bulldogs once again. Zoli is going to take control of it. Less than 10 seconds. She's going to hold on to the ball. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and the Adrian College Bulldogs are going to officially come out victorious in this matchup between the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets by a score of 2-0. So final thoughts on the game. Bulldogs really capitalized within the first 5 minutes of the second half of play. They also got an insurance goal thanks to a great hustle play by Eve Davis and McKenna Mahoney. And overall, the Bulldogs are now on a 2-game win streak after going on a 2-game losing streak. So they came out victorious against the Michigan Dearborn Wolverines by a score of 4-0 in their last matchup. And then now they've come out victorious against Baldwin Wallace by a score of 2-0. Their next game will be at Worcester at 3:30 p.m. on the 25th of September. So that is in about 3 days. So the Adrian College Bulldogs and the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets are all heading to the locker room to get dried off, and the Bulldogs are saluting their fans right now. So for everyone up here in the booth, Forrest Veneer and also Max Scallon, I'm Trey Matthews, your play-by-play announcer. Once again, the final score in this game, 2-0 in favor of the Adrian College Bulldogs. They are now on a 2-game win streak. Thanks for tuning in to Adrian College Television on YouTube. Join us again for another telecast. We will see you at the next sporting event. It's always a great day to be a Bulldog. Have a great night, everybody.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.